Day in the life, Da Nang, Vietnam. I have not recorded a video in a while, and I'm just heading out to head up the beach. It is 5 o'clock on a Friday night, and I thought I would bring you along. There's so much activity out here at the beach area. I'm at an intersection just one block west of the beach. I'll show the intersection sign right here, right there, and I'll show the activity that's going on, and let's go see what's happening out at the beach, bringing you along with me. So the first thing we see here, okay, let's just start with construction. You see construction everywhere. And some of these smaller buildings can be fascinating to watch, with wheelbarrows on pulleys and little cement spinners. Here we've got a durian. So what he does here when you purchase it is he will open it up and then weigh it on his scale, and you pay per kilo. He's got his drink, some to-go containers. Here we've got some more fruit for sale. The packaged fruit, like the mango and the pomelo, those are usually 20 or 30K. So it hovers around $1 US, and really great snack to just grab on the go. Let's just head on out. This is how we cross the street. You just start walking. This development right here is new, and it was an empty lot. Gosh, not that long ago, probably a year ago. And now it's a myriad of restaurants. There's a courtyard area in the middle, and there's popcorn chicken and pastas, pizzas. Let's see. And it looks like that. Steakhouse. I actually haven't eaten at any of the restaurants in here. To give it a try. Continuing on, here's a CCCP coffee. So that's a nice big air-conditioned place with 2 stories inside. A lot of different seating. Souvenir shops. And more construction over here. More durian out of the back of the truck. Across the way, I see coconuts. And I think the mother-daughter I just passed are eating a banh mi sandwich from a famous banh mi cart around the corner. I'll pop up and get a little closer. Well, I just checked the temperature, and it's 87 degrees Fahrenheit, 31 Celsius. But when I checked the temperature, it said current status raining, and it showed all the rain on the weather page. I don't have a poncho. I'm walking 30 minutes up the beach. This is what the sky looks like. It's been blue sky and sunny. It looks fairly gray and ominous, so you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go, and all of these places have ponchos. They sell for $1, $1 US each. So we'll take cover, we'll get a poncho. Let's live on the wild side here. This is the banh mi stand. There's a line, and I am not going to get a banh mi now, but it's absolutely expanded. Let me turn it around. This used to be a little push cart, and they're delicious. Wow, they really have expanded. Because there's so many people in front, let me pop around back here. Oh my, does it smell good. And I think why they're so popular too is because they're full of ooey cheese. Hello! Hi, I'm good. How are you? She recognizes me from the days where they just had a little push cart on the corner, and I would stop and get a banh mi. And then they got really popular, and now they have this full-on corner stand. Oh my goodness, look at those. Yum. They have this large stand now. Let's go back up.
Excuse me. Also one chicken.
This.
Yeah, okay.
And some outdoor seating.
Right.
Oh, and look, check this out. Sauces. I've never seen anything like this before. Smoky barbecue, mustard, chili, garlic, onion. There you go. Oh, and a cooler with water. Okay, so they have the whole setup here. Ketchup, some wipes, and we'll continue. This place is growing so fast. What used to be one little cart on the corner that looked similar to in size to this one is now that big corner stand. But they deserve it. Their banh mi's are so delicious. No surprise there. Ooh, we've got a green light. So let's make a. Okay, noted right here is a good example. A green light on a crosswalk doesn't necessarily mean right away. It means everybody walks, but the trucks turn and you all work it out. So you don't want to walk with blinders on, straightforward, because here in Vietnam, it is everyone's navigating relative to each other. So you're always looking around, who's coming, a truck you stop, a smaller motorbike, you keep an eye on them and they're looking at you and you guys work out who's going. But it's never just, this is my lane or this is my crosswalk and I'm going to walk forward. That's not a little dangerous move there. So you can see it's getting pretty overcast, but it's still very warm. And Vietnam is such a social place. If you look around, people are not keeping to themselves. Everyone's talking, interacting, laughing, sharing the water, helping each other, old, young, every nationality you can imagine. Different languages. Let's see what's down here. Oh, more construction. Coconuts in the tree. If you haven't seen this in one of my videos before, when you're traveling in Asia, you always want to be really careful being under a palm tree with coconuts. You always look up and see if there are coconuts before you put your blanket down under them. I remember reading that there's a certain number of deaths each year from falling coconuts. And that same day I went out to the beach. I was on an island in the south of Thailand called Koh Tao. And there was a family with an infant on a blanket in the shade under a palm tree. And I looked up and there were coconuts in the palm tree. And I went over to them and I pointed up and said, you don't want to lie here. And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And they moved to a different tree that did not have coconuts. But it's one of those things that you need to learn to look at because it could be very dangerous. Those coconuts are heavy. And it's the mentality here that you look out for yourself. You want to make sure you're not under a tree with coconuts. You want to make sure if there's construction, you're not stepping in a hole or stepping in shrapnel that's been left behind for the next day. There isn't caution tape or markers or anyone looking out for your safety. If water gets spilled on a slippery floor in a store, you got to keep an eye out because if you slip, you might get hurt. But nobody else is responsible for your injury, so people are pretty aware of their surroundings and careful. Here we see some volleyball. So here you will notice that the water is clear. You see some fishing boats out there. Volleyball's going on, and then this area is really packed with swimmers because it's the swimming area. And the lifeguards really try to keep people corralled in the swimming area for safety purposes. So this is a team building event. This is very popular here on the beaches in Vietnam, and you see them especially on the weekends. So right now it's Friday at 5, and they typically have like the most hilarious inflatables, and they will do team sports like straddling what looks like a long tube with handles, kind of like a banana boat, and like running it to the water and back, or bouncing in gigantic bouncy unicorns, or dancing. It's such a joyous place. It's stepping outside brings me joy. There's no lack of speaker systems, and they play them liberally. But it's just one of the things I really appreciate about this area is it is 99% good-natured. People look at you and smile. Camaraderie. People are easy to laugh. They don't really keep to themselves. I'm getting ready to share a video of a camping and cabins weekend I went on, where everybody showed up. There was all these families at different picnic tables, and what they do at night is everybody meets in the main eating area, and it's prepaid, and they put out all these platters of food on your table, and then either you could cook them on the barbecue at the end of your table, or the staff will cook it for you. And it's all these families that don't know each other, but here things are so community oriented. They grill up the food, put it in the middle of the table, and everybody's eating. And then after dinner, they play music, and they lit a huge bonfire in the field, and everybody runs out. They're circling around and dancing and laughing and jumping. And before the weekend, it was different groups of strangers. But it's just the way things are. It wasn't a unique experience. It's kind of typical for here. Okay, so far so good. No rain. Let me take a look up here. We look at that way. It's a little grayer. If we look this way, it's a little more blue, so we'll see which way clouds are moving. There's all these carts along here. You can get snacks, pizzas, coffees, smoothies. Most of these lounge chairs out here they're a nominal charge, maybe say 50,000 Vietnamese dong on, I'd say average, like $2 US. And you can get a fresh coconut, you can get a massage. Okay, what's funny here is I am halfway between my neighborhood and where I'm headed to dance at the main plaza with the big Da Nang sign. But there are competing bun bao guys here. So bun bao, these are the steaming hot buns that have filling in them, usually some kind of a meat, a quail egg. And so there's the fire in the bottom, and then the steam buns in the middle, and then the extra in the glass. And they run about 20K. And there's a few of them. There's one. Oh, the bun bao. It's one of those things you land in a tourist area of Vietnam, or a city, and you will hear one of these pretty quickly. I see one of my girlfriends. Before I move on, I'm going to say hi. And over here is some form of meditation. I don't remember which one, but the fact that they can drop in with all of this commotion happening around them is very impressive. It's free. Anyone's welcome to join. I know it's on Friday nights because I see them every Friday night when I'm walking up the beach here. I don't recall the rest of the nights. But look at everything else happening. And this has been going on for years and years. This beach used to be pretty quiet and empty. But good for them. Okay, I'm walking up to my friend. Hey! Do you want to be on YouTube? Hi! What are you up to? I haven't seen you in a while. You too.
This is my beautiful friend Marina
Hi.
from Bali.
Hi, Susan. Nice to meet you.
I love this. Also,
Isn't this so cute?
I wanted to see your YouTube videos actually. It was time about them. Let's take a come in the middle.
Okay, now we're doing this.
Cool.
Okay, now I need to stop and go. Now I need to stop and have a chat. We'll be right back. Well, that was very fun. I'm now running late door dancing because I stopped and talked with the girls for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to take a grab the rest of the way there. But what was so interesting is I saw Pooja, my friend, and then her friend, she knows from Bali. So when I introduced myself, she said, oh, we have mutual friends. The girl that lives in Bali. And so we were talking about our mutual friends. And she said, I've heard so much about you. I'm so glad that we met. And I asked her where she was from. And she said that she's French Lebanese, but she grew up in Dubai. She now lives in Bali, but she has a U.S. passport. That's so typical. Here, like my brain took a few minutes to catch up to, she said 21 years in Dubai, but she's been 2 years now in Bali. And it's so interesting that her story, and she was so fascinating to speak with, which is why I stayed for quite a while. I'm going to go dance and hopefully meet up with them again this weekend before she leaves on Monday. I love synchronicities. I love random run-ins that maybe aren't so random, and really looking forward to seeing her. We made it to Friday night door dancing. Here's where the crowd is starting up. And this will be pretty massive in about 20 more minutes. And let's go! Hi! I recognize a few people here. Hi! Hi, girl. You want to be on YouTube? Okay, putting the camera away because it's time to dance. We'll be back soon. The rain just started. It's not bad yet. So far, everybody's unaffected. We'll see how this goes.
What does it do?
What's Susan do? I was about to look at his shirt.
Bad.
Don't need reason. I love your shirt. How cute. What's Susan do? I love it. Hi, Lou. Woo! It's a drizzle. It's for sure a drizzle. Nobody cares around here. Look at this ominous sky. We might be getting, oh man, look behind here. That's okay. That's why we all wear light clothes, tank top, linen shorts I have on. Everything can get wet, everything dries quickly. And rain just means it's an opportunity to pop in somewhere and get a smoothie or a bowl of pho. That's all. And dry off. Still very warm and humid and muggy. Oh, how cute. It's drizzling. This is what I mean about community here. It's drizzling. She doesn't have to worry about a thing. Somebody grabbed a sarong and they're making a little tent for her. That's so typical Vietnam. Everyone jumps in and cares for each other, especially handicapped, elderly, women, children. It's such a beautiful thing to see. Oh, look. People will trade off holding the sarong. And this is where we are. If I haven't spoken about it before, I probably need to do a video on this. I've been doing this dancing since like OG 2000 with the original founder. And there's a whole story behind it. It's one of the funnest and funniest things in my life. Community, laughs, exercise, mental health awareness. It's a really, really neat community. It's available for everybody. The summer nights when it's hot and sunny, this place gets packed with people. Tonight's it's a very small crowd relative to usual, but they're all good. So dancing's over, and 6 of us are out at a Japanese sushi buffet. So I've never been here before. Everyone raves about it. Very popular place. There's also mushrooms, ramen noodles, veggie. Oh, I see some kimchi, some pickled ginger. So this is really good for your gut health. Whenever I see it on a menu or in a buffet, I take it as an opportunity to make sure that I'm eating it. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Spring rolls, salads. Okay, yum, sushi. Oh, this is going to be fun. So there's fried food. There's the buffet, and then there's also a menu if you want to order more. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, I see some clams. Let's head on over to I believe that each table has a grill built in. Oh, look at this. Little octopus, fish. So you can come pick up what you want to put on your grill. Oh wow, some eggs. So the meat is just labeled, and you take your plate and put on what you're going to cook up. Green mussels, oysters, hairy cockles. All right, so we opted to order from, there's a couple different packages, and one is the buffet that we saw, and the other is you can order off the menu, and it includes the buffet. So our first round of food is showing up, and this is like a kind of an assortment. So we've got oysters, we've got some salmon, tuna. I think this is some more tuna. Let's see over here, sushi roll, and it's one price all you can eat, so. Oh boy. Okay, these look good. They're replenishing everything really quickly. Sauces, and if you like garlic, my garlic lover friends, look at this. Is that garlic as big as it looks? Yes, it is. So much. Assortment of sushi rolls. Okay, I think that's cheese. And to me it looks like American cheese. Do the Japanese put cheese on their sushi?
They put
cheese on top. It's like fake cheese.
It's like mayonnaise.
This bright yellow square.
Looks like a slice of crab
It's like a
cheese.
It's their
This?
cheese. They put on oysters as well sometimes.
Interesting.
Yeah. I like it.
I think this is the salmon eel roll. So nice.
My favorite.
Okay, that looks good. Salmon eel roll. It's a little edamame. The food just keeps coming, so we keep ordering. I act all surprised when when the food comes after I've been ordering for 10 minutes. Wow, what is that? Look at that. All right, we all full?
I'm gonna try one noodle.
So full. So full. Okay, I have a whole buffet strategy, and my strategy is load up on watermelon first so that I don't overeat. So while we're waiting for all of our food, watermelon, drinks, and then I got some kimchi and the pickled ginger and made sure that was in my system. And then by the time the food comes, I'm not that hungry. So you don't need as much. Buffets are dangerous, right? They're dangerous. We've had Japanese fried chicken, lots of sushi, sashimi, oysters, beef udon noodles, edamame, eel, salmon. What's that?
A lot of eel.
A lot of eel. It's been good. And the price was 369,000 Vietnamese dong, which is like 54, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, $14 per person. And it's all you can eat buffet, so we could go to the buffet here, and we could also order off the menu where we got the fresh oysters and all the sashimi. So definitely a good deal. Loved it. We'll be back. So poor Juliette here broke her foot during a motorbike accident, but now our friend Renee has bedazzled it, put art on it, so it looks like a shoe. This is the artist.
It glows in the dark too.
And now Juliette's like, oh no, I get it
love
taken
it. It
off
looks like
on
a shoe.
Monday.
Yes.
And we're like, you don't want to get it off. It's too cute.
It's cute.
You don't want to get that on. That's
I
way
love
too
it.
cute. I think you should keep it.
Right? I love it.
Let's just see some of the things we hit on my way home, and then we're going to call it a night. We've got, let's see, HN Mart, little mini mart. Something's cooking on the grill out here. Looks like you can get something to go. They probably had maybe like a chicken or something. They're getting more strict about motorbikes not being parked on the roadway. There's still a little work to make some clear paths on the sidewalks, but there's definite improvement. Okay, so this is a great place. You can literally just look instead of at a menu. Hello. You can just see what you want here on the wall and point to it. That's great. Oh, I've been to this restaurant too. It's very good. You can see how warm it is out. There's fans blowing. That also keeps any flies away. Not that there's a lot, but nice to keep the air circulating in this warm temperature. Souvenir shop on the corner. We've got hats, bags, ponchos for rain, bikinis, notebooks, souvenir kind of things. Grab driver waiting to pick someone up. See those nice hotels. The Haiyan Hotel has a big pool on top, and I don't know if it's still this way, but you could go up and just order something to drink or some food and enjoy their pool. At least that was in the day. With the tourism now, I don't know if that is still the case. Here's some World Cup screens at this outdoor bar. Japanese buffet is done. Thank goodness this is a walkable city. I think most of us, except for those of us with broken feet, needed to walk after that dinner. So good. It ended up being close to $400K with tax, so it's like $15 per person. Great deal. Now I'm walking home. and I'm just going to enjoy people who are out and about. It's about 9 o'clock on Friday night. I'd walked up the beach, ran into friends, went to dancing, went around the corner to a Japanese sushi buffet, and now about to head back home and call it a night. Thanks for joining today.
Choose your time, choose to be vibrant, choose to feel yourself, choose to drink.